yo. Yo, welcome in, y'all. Just on for like an hour and a half or so. Running some sleepers unless you guys want to see something different. Just doing a little bit between clients here. This is the Bard Wizard Druid. This is my main. I always forget to click on Lev after I run time or something. Try and get the Lev clicky on most characters, just to not have to mem it while you're running through this. I usually just try and grab them all up. Pathing's a little weird on this one. He'll try and go both ways, but it's usually a little easier to burn them all down. If I remember to buff myself, of course. Could probably Denon's here for the AoE, but it's pretty mana intensive. It's not really worth it for more hit point mobs. The higher hit points, it just takes way too many cracks at them. Yo, welcome in. Just doing some sleepers unless you want to see something else run. If anyone ever needs a couple run through for power level and 2, just let me know. I do fire and water a lot. Good to just kind of clear the whole zone. Boost people up if they need it. I was wondering why I kept hearing the EverQuest music. I guess I had another one open. The heck? Huh. That explains it. I was wondering what was going on there. As much as I love the theme song. Right. I run a few different with this guy actually. This is one of my favorites to play. Bard, Wizard, Druid, pretty much all nuker. Got the ruins from the Bard. Haven't tried swarming too much on him. I mean, he's pretty tanky, but something like grabbing the whole field of Plane of Fire or something's a little rough. In here, I usually just hit Hydratha for a Moss Ring potential, the Overlord for Tolwer, the AoE weapon, and I've been hitting Cornave. I'm still going for the Prismatic Scale of the Elements, so, you know, 1% chance, but it's not too bad. Usually get some good AAs too out of it. The rest of this I usually try and skip. So yeah, Hydratha's right in the middle here. That's where the Moss Ring drops for any strength builds. Welcome in. I can buff myself. there's any loot y'all see that's an upgrade for you or anything that I'm passing up on, just let me know. I'll just send it your way. At the point where I try not to fill up with too much. I wonder what that looks like. Maybe it won't show with the two-hander on. Nope. Nothing. Oh, that's just for a quest. Okay, duh. I was thinking that was a shield or something. Hey, there we go. Lego. That's good. Wonder what they go for. 25. Nice. Yeah, it's usually the kind of stuff I end up stopping through. Anything that's going to be, I mean, maybe like 15k or more, ideally. It's kind of worth stopping in for. And then off to Cornave. Gotta remember to get my clickies going. I guess that does grab. I felt like before they'd never grab each other on aggro, so I'm not really sure. Check it out. I guess they are. Just gotta swim right past them. Get stunned a lot by the big guys behind you, but yeah, I don't know. It doesn't. I don't know if it does grab them all. Yo, welcome in. Just doing Cornave now, kind of running through some of the planes. You. Yeah, this build's nice because you can still use Denons and take advantage of the Druid and the Wizard AAs and stuff. So you don't need to put all the Wizard AoE on the bar. Guess I should start grabbing these up because I didn't realize until yesterday you need all those for the prismatic scale, the elements too. Yo, welcome in. Guess I'll go run Seru. I haven't really been doing him. I got 3 of the Zeb weapons. So I just kind of stopped for a while. It's a little boring. Actually, it's definitely boring. I'm gonna go do fire. You. If you guys have any questions or anything, just let me know. Kind of running through some dailies. Running some bosses on fire here. If y'all aren't familiar, there's about 3 that are worth. I used to not even do Fenin, but going for the Crucible, so. Yeah, under the underwater cave. And this one here. Usually start with her, then hit the frog. Not all of them are winners. That's okay. Yo, welcome in. Just about to hit Fen and Row here. Yo, welcome in, y'all. Heading up to Fen now. On the Druid Bard Wiz. Most of my melee characters, I'll run through and take all of them, but this guy's not really quite as tanky. I'll try and take a few, but doesn't do quite as well. I think I could probably handle about half of them. Mistakes were made. This big pack is can be pretty dang tough when you're kind of just doing it to flag and a little lower level. It's been a little laggy lately too, unfortunately. Just like with the pops. Oh shit, I left it. Yeah, that's why. Dang it. Yeah, sometimes when you pull them all, you will miss one. Welcome in. Just doing fire right now. Blinded. It's bad time when you get blinded. Choose the map too when you're blinded like that. I'll make sure I got all those. Sometimes just a little laggy on the pops. There you go. I want to burn him down, but I usually like to have White Wolf up or Black Wolf. Probably just hit him anyway. Might be up by the time I kill both these guys for Fennon. Full burn. You welcome in. Strong Fennon now. If y'all need any help with any kind of flag and stuff too, just let me know. No luck on the Crucible. Any of y'all actively playing this game or anything? I'm about to do maybe another fire run or something here. If someone wants some AAs, can help boost a little bit. Usually just go for bosses, but can do a full clear as well. 1 second here. Go run a VP actually. Still need some of those Augs. I lied. I want to hit those elemental guys. Some sleeper. This guy's fun. This is one of the, I guess, non-meta, but they're really strong. I would have actually had it as my main, but I, without a proper fade or skip or something, it just doesn't seem worth. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out something on the stream here. Welcome in. About to do a quick sleeper run and then probably some planes on the Shadow Knight Druid Wizard right now. Yeah, I like this one a lot because you can just face tank while blowing shit up. I'd say the majority of my characters are Seru and Plane of Time ready. I don't run Seru too much anymore. Little shrink bauble from Plane of Mischief. That's a pretty fun zone. I wish there was a little more that dropped there, but I kind of ran through it quite a few times one day, just trying to figure out how the hell to get around, and it's a little confusing, but I wanted some shrinks for my guys. I guess there's an easier one too. I forget which, maybe at the bottom of Seb or something, or Chardock. Yeah, welcome in. Yeah, a couple options with characters that don't have skips. If you have a pet, any kind of pet class, I mean, even the Shadow Knight pet is usually just strong enough, even though they're dog shit. Once you get to the bottom, you can sick your pet on the guy and just camp out. You'll usually camp out before your pet dies. But for now, I'll usually just feign death and take the 2 minute break. Usually just kind of grab a drink or something at that time. Yeah, so that's the guy you'd want to sick your pet on, and then you can come out here and just camp. Just away from the mobs. I'll usually just feign that off. Poke around on my other screen for a minute here. You're welcome in. Just waiting out a feign death, bottom sleeper right now. If y'all aren't familiar with the actual feign, you gotta wait for the chat box to say your enemies have forgotten you. But all my other characters have straight skips with fade or imitate death. Yeah, I used to keep the pets out all the time anyway, even on just the Shadow Knight, even though they're kind of worthless just to have it. But anytime you do like Seru or probably Planetine, stuff like that, your pets just die. It's AoE and they're just too weak. Just a little annoying to keep summoning them. You can make macros outside of actually loading spells though, with /cast. So you could technically make macros to bring out your pet and just fully buff them with one button, which is kind of nice too. But if y'all have any macro questions too, let me know. I mean, really anything in game. I've been playing about 2 months now. Long time EQ player though. Alright. Sure, I got all my clickies. That is a big hit one. I've been seeing the Agnar's Thunder people using. I don't know why I assumed, I guess, because a lot of the Druid Thunder stuff is like outdoors only. Full burn. Well, that explains a lot. Man, this guy could be a lot tougher, actually. I don't have... It should be down to about 1.7 on the cast. I was using a different build before, so I think that I don't have the haste on this, which I will change ASAP. Come on, give me something good. Nope. Yeah, that is a good one. Holy moly. Nice. That's big. I got lucky yesterday. I got a legend Lego blocking, which is exactly what I needed because I was trying to beef up my Bard. Yeah, this guy's got some good AoE and stuff, but he does get resisted, or he does get knocked around, interrupted and stuff quite a bit. Go change my, it's crazy, I don't have spell haste, I guess. I think because I went towards affliction stuff. He was a dot build originally. Something alacrity maybe. Yo, welcome in. Sorry, I'm doing some boring shit right now. I realized I didn't have spell haste on here. I forget which one it is. Could have sworn there was spell haste here. Well, enhancement haste. Yeah, forget. Oh, there we go. Spell haste, power of alacrity. Okay. So that should bring my spells to 1.7 because I don't think I have anything. Yeah, there we go. I didn't think I had anything else on my Bard. With Enchanter buff or... God, I forget the other option on that. Oh, the newer Festive Bunny. I do want to get a hold of those. They're very expensive, though. You can get your spells to 1.5, which is actually big for casters, because then you can get to... you can put 5 nukes on the bar. Run a couple with this guy. He's actually a lot of fun. Very low APM. Yo, welcome in. Just logged in my Shadow Knight Rogue Monk. About to run, kind of whatever. I usually hit some of the planes and stuff. If there's anything you want to see, let me know. But this guy's pretty strong, or if anyone needs power level. I can clear some shit on the way. Thought I was crashing there. Any of y'all actively playing? Or just EQ fans checking it out? Yo, welcome in. Just running plane of water now. And the thing's worth in here is going to be Hydratha. That's kind of I usually try and pick her off. They're not quite as valuable, the moss rings, but they still are worth stopping by. I'm mainly trying to get the elemental. This guy's just great for skips. Out of eggs again already. God damn. You're welcome in. Just got done with playing of water. I'm just kind of running some bullshit. So if you have any suggestions, let me know. Just going through some of the daily stuff. You welcome in. About to run fire. If anyone needs AAs or level 1 and stuff, I'll run the whole thing. Otherwise, kind of pinpointing the bosses. If there's any gear you see me pass up on, let me know. 'Cause I don't usually loot too much. Yeah, this guy is a pretty strong one. Some of the Shadow Knight stuff, I mean, with Mortal Coil up, you're almost invincible. Like, I think I pulled the whole field at like 50 before, probably around 56, but usually I'm not really able to do that on most of the classes because that field is pretty hard, especially with the summoning and a couple bosses. Ooh, I think I'm gonna miss this. Nope. All right. But yeah, for fire, the valuable stuff, go up this tunnel here. Kind of got some value back once they buffed Rangers, because now the Dex is a little more valuable. And this is one of the best Dex cloaks. And then I'm going to hit Pyronus, who drops the Black Flame Curse or whatever, or Black Curse. I don't know. It's the cure, basically, for the priests. Clicky. And I've been doing Fennin. I used to skip Fennin, but I've been doing him to try and get the Crucible. So I've been trying to hit all the avatars. I haven't done Earth too much. It's obviously a lot harder to pull that. Yeah, they've gone back up. They dropped pretty hard. I mean, a lot of people used to do this route with fire and everything, so prices kind of went down. But again, I think with that, you know, folks move on now that I think more people are capable of handling time and stuff, which is why all those prices dropped significantly. Man, it almost feels like this guy got shadow buffed or something. He didn't used to blow him up that quickly. I've seen in Discord that something I don't know. I don't know if they kind of shadow. Oh yeah, here's the. I must totally miss this guy. I think that they like shadow buffed the Mortal Coil back again. I'm not really sure. People said it was fixed, but I have not experienced that in the past few days. It's been extremely busted, which has been kind of horrible because most of my characters are Shadow Knight. But yeah, with MC up, I mean, it's you barely take any damage. It's really strong. They could even nerf it, honestly, like, as long as it's proc. You know, I hate having to fish for procs, but if they did it where you're not getting quite as much damage back, because most melee classes are just doing so much damage anyway, so even if you weren't healing quite as much, but it was just always up, I feel like that'd be a pretty good change. Should be finding that balance. Yeah, there we go. Damn, that's a good one. Lego. What up, Teddy? You playing as well? If so, what class combo do you got? This one is Shadow Knight Monk Rogue. I started him out as Shadow Knight Monk Warrior. I already had a Shadow Knight Monk Warrior, and I just loved it. It's really strong, so I made another one. Actually, I made this guy first, and then I swapped the Zerker that I had to Warrior. So I got a fresh Mortal Coil. I'm just gonna try and pull all these because this class can definitely take the whole row. The summoning kind of sucks ass, but yeah, I mean this one's very low, kind of low APM compared to a lot of them. Like I have Warrior Monk Cleric and Shadow Knight Warrior Monk as well, and not that they're high APM, but you got to hit Battle Frenzy and Battle Leap and Warlord's Fury and stuff, so it's a little more active. This one is just kind of like you got a couple 30-second cooldowns and a minute cooldowns, so you can usually just have the spam key pretty much set up. But yeah, pulling the whole line there as long as Mortal Coil's up is easy. What are you playing? Nice. Yeah, you know, I think that's my next one, the Warrior or Warrior Paladin Monk. I was kind of holding off because I was thinking about doing that for a solo self-found because I know it's going to be a strong one for that. Warrior Cleric Beast, I bet that, yeah, that's nice procer. You got the Cleric for the Battle Frenzy big boost. Probably Whirlwind here, try and get rid of some of them. I feel like there's a weird distance thing though. It's like sometimes I'll pop Whirlwind and nothing really is taking damage. I think they probably just hit slow though, and I'm just overestimating it. Yeah, that's a good idea with the Warrior Cleric Beast, because typically I don't like to run the melees without Monk just because of the way the steel is so damn strong, but you're kind of getting to utilize that Battle Frenzy in its place, so you're just blasting off the procs, I imagine, over straight white damage. Yep. Oh, that's funny. Auto mod held the cuck. Yeah, it's funny because that was my first character, and I kind of fell in the trap like a lot of people, not realizing that they're expensive to gear up because you can't level any of the gear yourself. Yeah, I had two different builds with mage pets, and I was like, man, I just don't feel like gearing them both. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, having to buy literally everything legendary gets expensive. But the advantage to that too, though, is that once you get, once you have all your pet gear Lego, you can swap it out. So you could have, you know, 5 different Lego pets if you wanted. That's what I was doing with 2 of them. As long as you don't have legendary Augs in them, you just throw them in the shared bank. Like I had my bags basically set up so that when I pulled them up, my shared bank was right next to the mage thing. So it's just beep, boop, 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 back and forth. You know, as long as you don't wear it yourself, obviously. But I've been seeing a lot of people start with Bard just to level the gear and farm DN, and then they'll swap the barge to something so they can level the gear themselves. I think I'll sneak in on one of these guys. I like, man, the rogues skip is just so damn good. After using it, it's like feign death seems weak. Oh man, that's not a good spot. Come on. Yep. I didn't even really think about that because that's party wide. So if you did like the Bard Mage, man, your mage is probably just your mage pet's probably just untouchable. My favorite character, and I can jump back on him too for a minute, but my favorite character is the Bard Wiz Druid. It's of course the most expensive one just because it needs it. Where like these melee builds, they just don't really need it. It's like you put on the bis, you know, you get your shielding up a bit. Like I only have 25 shielding on this guy right now. They're just so damn strong. Doesn't even matter. Like you're still gonna blast through stuff. You know, you'll encounter issues with probably not Raylos or Quorum actually. I did try Zeb on this guy with, I think I had like 25 shielding and AC is only 36. I guess close to 37. How many characters do you have? Just the 2? Just the main 2? Yeah, this guy definitely feels tougher today. It's weird. Usually zoom in like that if you get blinded and kind of work the map a little better. Shadow Knight Bard Wiz. Oh, nice. I've been curious with the Shadow Knight Bard Wiz. I guess you're just missing the healing from that, but you're probably just so damn tanky. Because that was the OG before, because I do have Shadow Knight Druid Wiz as well, which I really like. Only problem with the Shadow Knight Druid Wiz is there's no skip, man, so it's just brutal. It's like Sleeper's fine, but if you're trying to run like VT or something where you just have so many mobs. God, yeah, I bet, man. I just don't want to miss out on that Druid White Wolf, Black Wolf for the Wizard nuke buff, essentially. I mean, especially if you have a duo partner, you know? Like if you were to run Zeb, I don't know what your damage looks like, but it seems like it'd be just a little lower. But if you had a glass cannon DPS partner, I'm sure you're tanky as shit. Probably take hard Zeb pretty easily. I mean, you could take him even with lower damage, honestly, being that tanky. Just take a little bit longer is all. Big note to this song. Oh man, that's funny. I clicked the next song and the image on it is He literally looks like Fen in Row. I don't know what the heck that's from. Dance with the Devil. Well, we're about to see Fen in here in a second. Yeah, this is my only rogue I've ever played. I'm a little unsure. Like, some of the stuff, like Kib Strike, the wording's weird because it looks like it's only from stealth, but it pops off all the time. I don't know if it's actually doing more from stealth or what, or they just changed it completely for this game. Yeah, this is my first one. That's kind of why, like, since I swapped it from the Warrior, it seems very low APM because it's really just these, you know, you got your discs obviously, but it's mainly just these couple at the bottom, which are similar to Warrior and Monk. You know, you got your 30 second and your 1 minute buffs or debuffs, I guess you could say. But you're missing, like, you know, time. And really, it's only missing like the Battle Frenzy or Battle Leap and Warlords, which you just rotate through. So, but it's pretty much hands off. I mean, I just hit auto attack. The advantage though is that you get access still to the Cudgel of Venomous Hatred, which I'm sure you know is, you know, it's like one of the best damn weapons, one-handers in the game. Damage and life proc and everything, and then the Zeb offhand. I feel like this guy naturally riposts a lot more too. Puts a hurting on these guys. Yeah, it's just very easy. And like I said, I mean the regular proc, I will need one of these eventually. Oh shit, I have 0 space. What do we got? Oh, yeah. I had Enchanter briefly. I was running the Cleric. That's what my Bard was. He was a Cleric Chanter, or Cleric Chanter, Cleric. Oh my god. Bard Chanter Cleric. Which was really strong with the Doppels. I mean, I guess the Doppels are still pretty strong. They're just not quite as insane as they used to be. Yeah, Ranger's one. Like for the Pure Glass Cannon, again, if you got a buddy that can tank or something, the Shadow Knight Ranger Rogue is really strong again. You just don't have any sustain. I mean, but that's kind of how this one is. You don't have any sustain outside of Mortal Coil procs, you know, and you have access to life taps and stuff, obviously. Yeah, I know. And it's a shame they just buffed them too. Like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know really how it plays, because I know like melee and bowing is kind of different. Like, you're not really doing both at the same time outside like auto fire, to my knowledge at least. But, you know, if you're just in their face and you got access to some of their, I don't really know what their passives or AAs are. I don't know what the hell I got here. Send some of this stuff off to my trader. Ooh. Let's see. Damn, yeah, I've been running this guy a lot, so I got a bunch of random shit. Dog shit. Yeah, that's fair. I know, and it's weird because I thought that they said before, like, no, they're in a fine spot. Maybe it's just because they're working on them and they don't really want to give any high expectations or anything. So they're just kind of saying it's in a good spot. Is there anything you want to see me run? I'm just kind of bullshitting. I'm just kind of going through a lot of the my daily stuff that I usually hit. Man, what am I picking these things up for? I don't know why I was grabbing these. skin. Yeah, it's not bad. Paladin. Huh. Yeah, I pick up. I don't even know why I pick some of these up. I guess. Oh, nice. Hell yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I was kind of surprised. I mean, I only started streaming like last week, and it's been a pretty decent amount of people kind of popping through, but I guess it's just being a little more of a niche game. You just don't have a whole lot of people. But good community. Like I had a cat yesterday come in, and he's a streamer too. So we were just shooting the shit a little bit, and then when I finished up, I went over to his. But yeah, I'm kind of in. I was playing with my brothers, and they're kind of taking a break, waiting for GOD. No, you know what? I don't really. It's funny. The only thing I really watch is a game I don't even play, which is Dead by Daylight. It's just amusing, you know. It's entertaining to watch. I imagine overall this game isn't like super exciting to watch, you know, especially if you know what you're looking at, because it's just kind of some bullshit. I don't know why I picked this stuff up, to be honest. I have no clue. Maybe it looks cool. I'll occasionally pick stuff up, just planning to glamour it at some point. I know I picked up the moss bands. They still got some value here. Oh, wow. Prices went back up, it looks like. Yeah, it really is, man. It's kind of crazy. It's like this server's busier than I think any actual EQ server at the moment. It's like with an average of about 4K. It's pretty big. I need to be better about actually sending this shit off. I'm just like sitting on bracers of fortitude here. Yeah, I have a collection alt just to like hold all the frags and stuff. Oh, nice, yeah. I went to I actually did Pantheon Rise of the Fallen at early access, so mid-December. Great fucking game, man. Like I really wish there was more content, but after playing it until maybe mid-February, like I played it for a good 3 months, I think. It's just like you beat the game already, and it's like okay, and they do like some of their patches and stuff are just like fixing dumb stuff, like oh, this helmet actually looks cooler now. It's like what about content? So I don't really have any faith in it ever actually releasing, unfortunately, but if it does, I'll go back to it. I mean, really good game. I just, it's kind of a shame. So then I came back over here afterwards. I made a character here and just didn't play it. It's overwhelming. You know, coming back in, you're like, oh my God, there's so many buttons and AAs. Yeah. Did you play it at all? Or, cause I ended up doing like, I had a mid-30s Necro was my first character. And then I played a Druid and, Dire Lord, and I got them up too. They were, I think, 37, so I was pretty high. I mean, again, I was doing all the end game, and it was just like, cool, there's not an end game, so I guess I beat it, you know? Yeah. Yeah, I put out like a couple guides for it, just like how to run to Eastern Plains, you know, just like little things that I would see a lot of questions for. Sleeper, water, fire. And this guy's about full too. Yeah, I am double streaming right now on both. I think my goal soon would be to start making some more videos just in general, maybe getting some short stuff out there, some like instructables or whatever. Like, because I always, even for myself, I'll look up like how to do Vex Thal, you know, the first time, because I didn't really get that far in live. I think I only made it just past Kunark. But like every guide you see, it's like 30 minutes. It's like, all right, you know, you cut it down a little bit. It doesn't have to be every single part. So I'd like to get some more stuff out. But yeah, I don't know if the Discord link works. It wasn't yesterday, but I got a Discord going. I'm trying to add a lot more stuff to that. That's kind of the end goal, to have that beefed up. Oh God, it's horrible. Cause you know, you miss, like, I think the first 3 times I ran it, I missed a boss. And I was just like, all right, well, I guess I'm not getting her. I messed up and attuned Lego Rage on this guy, and I just don't even melee. It's not even worth unattuning, unfortunately, because it's the same price. It's actually more expensive to unattune it than to actually buy it. It should be, I think it should be in one of the links under my channel in general. Like, I think there should be a YouTube and Discord and stuff. But I'm not super savvy. I'm still kind of learning a lot of this stuff, so I'm not sure if it doesn't work, if it doesn't work, I'll put it through, but it should be good to go. Because I didn't realize there was an option to take off like the 7-day thing. Yeah, I've been liking running growth too. Just for the hell of it. Actually, I'm probably going to run a few sleepers, to be honest, because this guy, like I said, this one's my favorite. I got him to 32 shielding yesterday, but he's still pretty low on AC. Actually, on that note, let's run some tactics. Yeah, I'll probably be on for another like 20 minutes or so. I got a client here pretty soon. Nice, man. Awesome. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've been streaming just about every day, even if it's for a few hours. Like, I've just been trying to find a good time where it seems like people are active or looking for something. Try like noon to 2 typically, but again, like if I have clients scattered throughout the day, I'll just do a couple hours at a time if I can. I realized I didn't actually check my schedule. Yeah, 1 p.m. I got some. Seru was on it. What was that? Was that a bot or someone just being an asshole? Oh my god. That shit's wild, man. I mean, I guess I could see how it works, though. Yeah, as I was talking, I had someone in here yesterday, and he kind of got me wondering. I guess he was another streamer, and he was like, because I mentioned the affiliate thing, I was like, I'm not even there yet. I'm just kind of starting out. But he was like, affiliate. Like, so I asked him about it. He's like, no, I don't do that, whatever. So I looked into it, and I was like, you know, I don't think I really want to anytime soon either. Because I feel like it does turn people off, you know? It's like if you're just trying to poke through someone's thing and they have ads, you're like, nah. Like, it's not even worth sitting through the 30-second to 2 minutes if you don't even know if you like them or not. We're kind of debating just not even doing affiliate for a minute. Like, I don't really care about making money through this. Oh, the ad thing. Yeah, that was kind of my thought on it, so I'm just going to stop even sweating that. Again, really, I just kind of like, you know, building the community and getting that going, I think, is the goal. Just kicking it. I mean, even just being here, kicking it with a few people, it's a lot more fun than just sitting here by myself for hours grinding some dumb shit. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair. I do remember someone saying that, one of the guys I follow for Dead by Daylight. Yeah, I guess you can choose kind of like how to do it, so it's like way less frequent, but you know, it might be a minute instead of 30 seconds, but it only happens every 30 minutes or an hour. I mean, from my perspective though, it's like when you first enter, you know what I mean? It's like you're just wanting to see somebody, because that would typically just be an ad out of the gate pretty much always, I thought. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, that's kind of the only disadvantage with this kind of game, because like you can just keep moving. You know, you typically don't have to wait. Whereas like games like that with AOS and even Dead by Daylight, all the first person shooters, you know, they're waiting between matches, so it's kind of easier to set that. Trying to, oh god damn it, I knew that was gonna happen. Trying to farm up the Diakus. I rush it sometimes and then have to bring all the corpses back. Corpse. Yeah, I was wanting to go find out where Lumbee and King are hiding sometime soon. Say what's up to them. I don't know if Lumbee's still streaming or not. Oh man, money. Hell yeah. I need to be doing this more in the Bard. It's really good AoE. Oh, damn. Yeah, maybe they're all just taking a big break or something. Because that's kind of how I was, even like, you know, I saw you guys kicking it, and it's just like, I know I can go in there and say what's up even without playing, but it's nice to not have to just have your headset blasting all the time either. And just chill out. You know, I usually just pull the whole bottom here. I don't like going upstairs and doing a full rotation. A lot of time when I clear all this, I'll have a couple characters set up so that you can just swap between characters instead of waiting the 10 minutes, but some of like the little corners and stuff just isn't even worth pulling. Although the pathing here is really bad, so it takes them a while to get to you. But yeah, if you do pull this whole bottom because of the pathing, try and zoom out a little bit, better view, but I mean, just my personal opinion, but I kind of just go up to the top first, grab everything. See how they get stuck in the corners though? That's where it's like a little bit of a pain, but if you pull everything and start working your way back up, like as you hit the cross paths, the mobs will come back out, so they'll... Oh shit, I'm in a non-respawning because I'm used to doing that. I never realize it until I see that boss at the end there. He summons, so hopefully he doesn't mess up my pull too much. Yeah, see they get like stuck in the corners up here. But if you run back closer to him a little bit, you'll kind of be able to pull him a little easier. Just want to make sure you have your back not to the mobs. You get hit a lot harder. Yeah, this isn't the typical spot that I would stop, but I didn't want that guy behind me. And then they'll pull easier. Like if you just go from the top all the way down to the bottom, it just takes a couple of them like a really long time to get down to you. But if you pull back up to the center, it'll be better. Yeah, Bard is just great with this, man. The AoE, not having to cast any wizard nukes. Well, not for AoE at least. I already got a Lego, so I can't expect too much more on one pull. It's not a bad idea sometimes to actually start with the non-respawning, even though I did do it by accident, just because then you can do 2 back-to-back if you just zone out and then start a respawning. Yep, hell yeah. Yeah, you're good. As I'm actually logging out here pretty soon, so I got a client in a minute. Welcome in, newer folk. If there's anything you want to see run or need help with or aren't familiar with, let me know. I'm just kind of doing some daily stuff. guess I'll do a quick VP. Little Kunark action. Hit up some VP. I got a couple melee builds, so I've been trying to hit this at least once daily to get some of those necessary augs, the attack augs. And the good thing with those too is the normal, enchanted, and Lego are about the same price because they're really only 2 attack difference. Pretty much straight north here from the port in. This is Skyfire. We're just going straight up towards VP. Yeah, if anyone watching ever needs or wants a quick power level or something, let me know. Even if it's just for like a run through Plane of Fire or Water or something, kind of as I'm doing it. Can just leech the kills. I'll usually just kind of boss hunt, but can absolutely just kill my way through too. Get some extra AAs for you. I do personal training. That's kind of what got me starting on this, just because I mean, I'm a gamer too, and mostly a gamer, but you know, I just figured I'd put both hobbies together. So that's what I was talking about with the Discord, ideally to try and get a lot more info up there and even some videos or whatever, just because I know that a lot of us being desk bound a lot, deal with aches and pains and wrist and lower back stuff. So ideally we should be, you know, just strong enough. I'm in that kind of fit, kind of fat realm, so more viable for most people. Oh, nice. Yeah, I was thinking about getting into more computer stuff. I just, I know it's a kind of very competitive thing right now, which I guess personal training can be too, but like, as far as you know, any kind of developing or even UX design stuff like that, it just seems like everything's run so fucking corporate now and kind of mistreat or don't give a shit about the employees because they can just hire somebody else. Oh, okay. I don't even know what that is, and I'm not going to pretend to. Nice. Hell yeah. Not knowing too much about that realm in general, I don't know if it's a hit or miss, but I've never really met anyone that watched the IT crowd, and I just thought it was fucking hilarious. The one time where they convinced the manager that this random box was the internet, she like goes to a bunch of investors and explains it like, welcome, here is the internet, and they're all just like mind blown because they're all dumb as shit too. If y'all aren't familiar with the VP run, it's basically just hitting all the 5 dragons. So you want to start with I forget what the hell his name is, but he's up here, and then kind of come down and around, hit Silverwing. But kind of necessary to run this. I mean, you could buy them too, but they're like 30k. Oh, nice. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm glad to know that. It's good to know that it actually holds well with people who are in the industry. Because some of those shows, you know, it's like I don't think too many doctors are watching like Grey's Anatomy, because I'm sure there's a lot of shit wrong with they're just like sitting there judging it the whole time with how bad it is, or misinformed or inaccurate or whatever. Yeah, I haven't watched IT Crowd in a while. I'd like to actually pop that back up. There is other augs that drop in here, but I guess I could be killing more shit. I'm just mostly going for the nice. Yeah, I watched it through a couple times. I mean, it's only a couple seasons, I think, right? Yeah, I think the Flame Protectors are the other ones. I might actually kill these guys because I think that they have some other augs. Shit, I might not even have time to finish this. You know, it says that they have a chance to drop loot, but every time I kill those things, they disappear. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I figured it was like between 3 and 5. BBC's really good about that, in that they actually quit while they're ahead. I feel like a lot of the American shows are like, let's milk the shit out of this. I mean, Walking Dead's a prime example. It's like, I feel like there's entire seasons you don't even see a zombie. It just becomes a drama at some point. But yeah, BBC's always like, all right, we're in a good spot. Everyone's happy with it. Like, let's just stop. Stop while we're ahead. Yeah, you know, I never even started. I think I maybe watched like 3 episodes when it first came out. It just didn't really hook me too much. I've been watching a lot of Asian style writing. Like, I've always loved, I thought that they just do like the absolute best, like horror and stuff like that. They're just relentless. It's like, you think it's a main character and they just kill him off within like 10 minutes. You're like, what the fuck just happened? Yeah. I guess that would be what Game of Thrones too, like stuff like that, which is understandably so because that was ahead of the books at the time, I think, right? But yeah, I've seen a couple like of the Asian remakes on some of those horrors, and they're just, you know, I don't mean to sound like that elitist, but they're really just not as good. They just add stuff that they don't need to, you know. Like one was Shudder. Shudder was really good. I was kind of surprised. I just randomly watched it on the Asian version, and then the American version was just, you know, they added this love story that didn't need to be in there. It's like some rich businessman instead of like the poor college kid in the original. They just changed things to, I don't know, make people relate, or not that everyone relates to being a rich businessman, but maybe a lot more people want to be than a poor college student. So. Yeah, you know, I haven't watched the second season of it. I forget what it's on, but I don't think I have it. I think it's on Showtime or something, right? I did watch the first season. I really liked that. And I never actually really played the game. I played like maybe 30 minutes of the game. Is the second season pretty good? I've heard kind of mixed reviews on it. Oh, nice. These Bloodstones are pretty good, actually. I forgot that this is another one. I want to say the Enchanted or Lego is like 30 AC, which is better than some of the other AC things. Definitely a good option. Oh, I didn't even buff myself. Yo, welcome in. Just about to finish up VP here. I can't believe how rare that Crucible the Elements is. I feel like I've been seeing this guy trying to buy it for a couple days now. There's some on there. They're so expensive, like 300k. I've been running a lot of the Elemental Planes trying to get it myself. I mean, I've only done maybe 30 runs or so, but shit, I've seen people say they ran it daily for months on like 2 to 3 different characters. It just sucks because it's not a huge increase, because it's for the prismatic scale of the elements, which not a huge increase, but it's you know, when you're kind of min-maxed, you got the rest of your gear, it's like, you know, for a million plat is what they're going for. It's just to kind of take you over the edge. I mean, it adds about 4% damage, which at endgame is actually a pretty good boost. People complain about it, but it's like, shit, think about how much you spend in other games for that, for 4%. You know, anything else, you're like, oh, 1%? Okay, that's pretty good. So it's a pretty nice boost, but... I think that was all of them. I'm not really paying attention. Yo, welcome in. just burn the shit out of her here. Didn't do as much as I wanted. Forgot to hit the crit buff. Yeah, not great. Not all can be winners. All right, y'all, that's it for now. Thanks for stopping in. Hope you guys enjoyed at least a little bit. And yeah, throw me a follow, and I'll be seeing you guys around. I'll probably try and stream a little bit later. I mean, like I said, I've been doing a little bit different every time, but ideally, usually around noon to 2-ish, or a little bit later, kind of 5 p.m. when people are getting home from work and all that. But yeah, thanks again for stopping in. I will see you guys next time.